4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Now this is part 2 to the Shake Shack video. Guys, this is what happens when you see all the red flags, you ignore them, and then you decide to go ahead and go further because she said, look at me, see how I look, because she was cute. So you go ahead and you beat it up, you know, break her back, do your thing, okay? Let the cannons off, shoot up the club, whatever you want to call it. And she ain't a good girl. This girl had a bad attitude from the date. There was a bunch of red flags there. He still went forward to talk to the girl. All right, here we go with the Shake Shack part 2. So we're gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna give you my commentaries on the video after we watch it. Okay? Here we go.
See, that's why I'm gonna show the world how you be doing.
I don't care. I don't care.
See, why? See, look at you. Trying to take my tea. I'm gonna show everybody how you
spend my birthday with another dude.
Nigga, you was busy.
Exactly. Tell the world this. She's a gold digger.
Nigga, you trifling anyway. And what you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go right down there and I'm gonna go pick the TV up the same way. It don't even matter.
No, you're not. You ain't getting this TV back. Buy your own TV. Tell your other dude to buy your TV. I'm not dealing with you. You can stop following me.
I was gonna follow you anyway.
Stop following
the
me.
same way I pulled up on you at that crib too. I pull up on you there.
I don't care. Like I said, she's a gold digger, bro.
I'm a gold digger, but you. I'm a gold digger. I'm a gold digger, but you had some jugs in your face at the strip club.
Nah, bro. Man, come on, man.
Jugs in your face at the strip club.
Man,
Yeah, nah.
Anyways, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. You're not getting this TV back. Stop following me.
Nah.
Stop following me.
Tell the world how you got poked in the eye too by that nipple. See, look at you. Look at you. Yeah, you lame. You lame.
Always talking like this. Why I don't want to be with you.
And that's why I'm telling you right now.
Stupid stuff.
Yeah, I'm saying stupid stuff, but you left that out your conversation. You left that out your conversation.
Trash. You're not getting this.
All right, you can't even fit it in the trash.
You're not getting it. You're not getting this TV back. You're not getting it back. You might as well wrap it up. You're not getting it back. It's done for. You can have the cord, you can plug it in.
You trifling, you know that, right?
You're not getting this back. You see
trifling.
everybody? When you act like she do this, what happened? I don't care. Call me lame, post a video. I don't care. I don't care.
Woo. Good gosh, man. Whew. He should have just left her at the restaurant. He wouldn't have had to go through none of that. Woo, man. Fireworks. Fire in the sky. And this is like the part 2 of the Shake Shack, okay? Because at first it was a date. Now, you know, she done cheated on him. She done played him. She never had no respect for him. Even from the Shake Shack, you could see that. He liked her. He still wanted to date her anyway. I would have just never talked to her again. Her attitude was horrible. I mean, she acted real nasty over a burger and fries. And that was $50. I remember what he said he spent. That was an expensive burger and fries. And personally, me, I would have just cut her off. Because she wasn't even worth doing it with. Listen, guys, listen. When a woman has a real bad attitude like that, I don't care what she look like, you wasting your time. Because if she's giving you that much lip and that much attitude and that much problem over burger and fries, just imagine being in a relationship with that person all the time. They're always looking for something, wanting something, always got their hand out, always wanting you to take them to the most extravagant shit. Because again, if the woman is with you for your financial, she's always going to want you to do something. She going to be with you, but she wants you to do something for her all the time. And it's always got something to do with money. And then if you don't got the money or you don't want to do it, she's going to down you and talk bad to you and treat you bad and give you nothing but attitude. It's just not worth it for me. The booty ain't worth that. It's just not. And so this led to, you know, them, I guess they were talking and he was going by a crib or whatever and sound like his kids in the background and she had kids and shit. So he dealing with like a single mom. And she cheated on him and he's taking his TV. Now, me personally, I would have just let her kept the TV because you want her, she ain't gonna never forget who got her that TV. Every time she look at that shit, she gonna think about how it's your TV. You got it for her. Even though she not gonna say that, that's still gonna be in her head. And guys, listen, to me, The one thing that's important in life that we keep is our memories, unless we get Alzheimer's. And people are always gonna remember all the good shit more than the bad shit. And they always gonna compare the new shit to their best. Okay? So you want to give people as many good memories as possible, because that's the thing they take with them to the end. That's the thing all of us take with us, is our memories. Like I said, unless we get Alzheimer's or something happens. But you want to create as many good memories with a woman because they're emotional creatures and they don't forget it. It's little things that count. All that big gifts going all out, they hear that, they see that, but it's the little stuff that count. You know, women really value a lot of little things. The ones who want big stuff, those women just, they don't really respect you. They don't, they just want your money. Because the men that they're really attracted to, they don't ask those men for money like that. So guys, you got to get smarter. You got to pay attention. You got to really vet the women. You really got to check and know who you're dealing with. I would rather know than not know. I just couldn't be with somebody and not deal with the real reality of why they're there. And you know why they're there, because if they're attracted to you, you're going to be sleeping with them all the time. You're going to get them cheeks, okay? You're going to get the cheeks, you're going to get the lollipop top whenever you want. It's always been like that for me throughout life. So I understand that very well. And I was also that real skinny guy growing up that they didn't want to talk to. So I done been through it all. As a man, I think we all do. You go through levels. You go through phases. Some of us don't put in the work, so we stay in that one phase, and we don't realize that you get way better treatment if you go all the rest of the way. So a lot of us go the rest of the way for the financial part, but don't go the rest of the way for the physical part. And the physical part, to me, the physical will always beat the financial. It will always beat it, because you can have a regular, decent job and be physically in shape, and you're happy with the way your clothes don't look on you, the way you look when you take off your shit, the work you put in the gym, the body you built. It's your shit. And all you got to do is take care of it. A lot of people let themselves go and chase the money. I wouldn't do that. I would be okay with, I would rather have a body and be decent with my money than have a whole lot of money and a fucked up body. I couldn't do it. I don't want to get out of a Lambo or get out of a Rolls and that just looked horrible. That was always my vision. So now that I'm into that money and getting in there like that, there are things that certain goals that I hold only for myself. But that's here nor there. She had no respect for the dude. She wasn't really, really attracted to the dude. She wanted what he had. To me, he's in physical decent shape, but she wanted to talk to the dude. I guess it was at the club. She was a club chick. And a lot of them, dude, they just not good, especially when they have children and shit like that. To me, when a woman doesn't have anything, she'll do anything for the money. So it's always going to be a price on her. And any guy come up that's willing to pay that price, she'll just leave you and go talk to him. And you can't really trust a woman like that, especially when they don't have nothing. I had to learn that the hard way about women, because I'll be like, you know what? I don't care if she doesn't have anything. I'll still date her. And I still kind of feel like that. But I've also had the experience with the women who didn't have anything. And I'm telling you, they'll do anything for the money. If they get in a real bad position, they'll literally sell you down the creek because that other person is offering them something. And it just comes down to that desperate spot, and then boom, she'll take it. Go sleep with him and walk away from you. Then try to come back to you after it didn't work out with him. And they don't understand that we don't take women back. When women go out there and put a lot of miles on the vehicle and pass the plate to a bunch of men, men don't want the leftovers of other men. There's a lot of things that the women about us, they just don't understand. And that's why I'm making a lot of these videos. I want the women to understand the things about us that they don't, so they can make better decisions. So some of them can be saved. You're not going to save them all. Majority of them is too late. Probably a small handful that could probably be saved. But a lot of the women, especially the black women, they're lost. They want everybody to follow them, and they got the worstest results when it comes to the men. The worstest results they have. I mean, look at the woman. She had a dude willing to take her to the burger place. That wasn't good enough. And then you got women that, oh, I'm too good for this. I'm too good for that. And the last dude didn't take them nowhere. I mean, because if he was taking them places, where is he at? Why wouldn't they stay? They would stay with that nigga. They wouldn't be talking to you. So you got to put 2 and 2 together. A lot of them just tell lies and they try to get you to live up to some invisible guy that never existed. So guys, no. And you see what he had to do here? I mean, listen, I would have let her kept the TV, but I understand why he did what he did with the TV. He was like, nah, I'm going to destroy this shit. It's mine. I bought it. I ain't going to let you sit up and watch it with another nigga. I totally get it. And you know what? I don't have a problem with what he did. Every man's going to react differently, ladies. It's just what it is. Some men will let you keep the TV and just move on. And some men will destroy that damn TV. Some of us will take it to a petty play. You call it petty, you can call it what you want. But every man had a right to handle it how they want. She cheated on him. And cheated on him on his birthday, bro. She ain't got no heart. Yeah, that's what I mean, guys. You burn money when you put money into a woman you're investing. And she wants you to make the big investments into her while she makes the minimal or the small or no investment at all into you. So if it goes bad, you lose. She didn't really lose anything. She got free meals. She got free takeout. She didn't have to drive. You took her to the nice restaurant she wanted to go to. And then just like that, she'll can you and go to the next guy and repeat this whole thing all over again. They're crazy. They're just crazy. And more men need to speak up, because when the women in the end start realizing that they got to buy their own drinks at the bar and they got to open their own doors and they got to go cut their own grass and they got to tote their own bags and in cases of water, they got to pay someone to do it, and they can't get they don't got that pull no more to get the guy to do it because their looks have faded, that's when they're going to realize how important a husband is to have, how important a man is to have. But as far as the guys, luckily with us, we control relationship and marriage. So we can choose to marry whenever we want. We cannot have the physical body, get the money, and still get the woman. We can get both. So it's like, we got options, we got time. We got way more options than they do. There's way more beautiful women than there are good men who fit the criteria that most of these women want. They don't get numbers, bro. And they don't realize you can't beat numbers. And when you got a guy that's got the money, that's taking care of you, stick with that guy. I'm not saying leave the guy and go, no, you pick that guy, stick with that guy. You made a baby with that dude, you're supposed to stick with that guy. But what the women are doing is saying, oh no, I was stupid. I done been stupid 4 or 5 times, 4 or 5 baby daddies, right? Now I'm smart. Listen to it. Now I'm smart. Now I want the guy who's going to make 6 figures and help me take care of the other men's kids. Stupid shit again. No, ladies, the men are not going to do that. Now, take the woman who was in the club right now here in this situation. She threw her relationship away with a guy that was actually taking her places and helping her with her house and putting the TV for her and her kids to watch. He didn't have to do it. He ain't got no kids with her. He not married to her. He not her husband, right? And she sold him out for a nigga at a club that probably bought her a couple of drinks, told her she looked nice. She probably hooked up with him, and he didn't get no TV. He just gave her a couple of drinks at the club, showed her he had some cash, didn't give her none of it. And then she went with him, slept with him, and he didn't want no parts of it. Now she over here burning the very bridge, her little real lifeline, the real guy that's going to really help her. She's burning the bridge. She's burning the bridge with him. And the guy who just want to hit it and flashing the cash and telling her stuff, she thinks that she's got something. It's all imaginary. You ladies don't make a lot of sense to me. You don't. Listen, ladies, and think about this carefully. You got a guy that work in the grocery store or a regular job, and then you got the guy with a whole lot of money. You guys want the guy with the whole lot of money. The guy with the whole lot of money is not going to give you his money. He didn't get the money being stupid. You'll see him with his cash. He might take you out to a couple of nice places. But that's all you're going to get. You're not going to get a lifestyle. You're not going to get him to spend his money. His cars are going to still be his cars when you ain't in that passenger seat. But the guy who works the regular job loves you. He's going to give you the world. He's going to give you 10 times over what the guy with the money going to give you, because he's going to be taking you and doing stuff and trying to help you and really having your back. But y'all don't see that. Y'all don't know how to choose men, if you ask me. Y'all just don't. Y'all have this belief that you're going to be at a bus stop and a guy with a Lamborghini or Rolls Royce or Bentley just going to roll up, scoop you up. You're going to ride off into the sunset and live the millionaire's lifestyle. He's going to come to that bus stop in that Lambo. He's going to scoop you right on up. And y'all going to ride off into the sunset. That's what y'all believe. That's what you're waiting on. And that guy's never going to come. He not coming. And if he do show up, he taking you to the crib, play the patty cake game, and then he dropping you back off the next day at your house. And then tomorrow you'll be at the bus stop again. He ain't coming. That guy doesn't exist, okay? Then you got men that are riding by with regular cars that will easily pick you up all the time and take you out, and you wouldn't be at that bus stop or have to catch that bus. Just think about it. You got somebody really care that's going to help you and really want to be with you. The average men are not bad men to go after. And you guys are saying he's not good enough. His car isn't good enough. I'd rather ride the bus and keep paying on the bus until that guy with the Lambo comes. And he ain't coming, ladies. Don't you get it? You've been at the bus stop a long time. You don't think a bunch of those guys have passed you by? They ain't looking. A lot of them ain't looking for chicks at the bus stop. Unless she naked. And if she naked and she bad, he might stop and give you a ride that day or the next day. He's gonna bang you. But then after that, you back at the bus stop. Where the other guy is a regular guy, but he got a car. He's gonna put you in the car and pick you up every day and give you a ride and take you away from the bus stop and want to take you to places. He might not be able to afford all that expensive stuff, but you don't need that stuff. If you got a person that's willing to give you the world, that's all that matters. If they're willing to give you the world and they're really gonna do it, that's all that matters. You ladies are looking for men for all the wrong reasons, and in the end, you guys are the ones that's gonna lose. The men will not have a problem getting another woman. Yeah, you might hit him where it hurts. You might take half his shit. But you're going to end up going back to where you were with nothing, because you're going to fuck up all that stuff. And you're going to mess up all that stuff because it's not yours. You didn't earn it. You didn't build it. You didn't manifest it. God didn't give it to you. He gave it to him. He's the cash cow. He's the star of the show. So he's going to be the one to replace and replenish all that stuff again if he decides to. And you're going to be the one right back where you were with nothing, how you started out, because you don't know how to maintain any of the things you took. Because it's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. You're never going to get to keep something that doesn't belong to you, ladies. So my message to you, you guys need to shape it up, get it right, and really look at the men of value versus the men who just want to hit it, because y'all are confusing relationship and marriage attention with sexual attention. The guy in the club that she went to go spend his birthday with, he gone. He's doing his own thing with somebody else. He ain't a man. He don't care about her. She want to go to the guy who she think got the money, and like that guy got the money, gonna give you his money. The guy who really helping her, who really is giving her the money, is the guy that bought the TV for her and her kids to look at. And she ain't valuing that guy. She's valuing the guy that don't care nothing about her. You guys are backwards. Mostly the black women. I have to say it because you guys are. You do stupid shit. Both be educated and talk like you smart. A lot of you guys do really dumb shit and it's not smart at all. There's no sense in that. The guy with the nice Lambo, the Escalade, all the nice shit, when you get out that passenger seat, because that's what you're going to be in if you're in that car, the passenger seat. When you get out that passenger seat and you get dropped off at your house, that seat is open. He rides off into the sunset with his car. And wherever he want to go in and whoever he want to pick up, he can. It's his shit. You're not his wife. You're not even his girlfriend. So he can go replace you. To get in that passenger seat, there's a line that goes down the street and around the corner. For him. But for you, no. All you got is a line, and all those guys just got their penises in their hands. And they're just going to hit it and leave you alone. Nobody's going to take you serious. The men are not stupid. So I would suggest to the women, you guys start shaping up your attitudes and start treating the men a little more nicer with respect. Because in the future, you're going to need these men. And the ones who don't have men, I feel sorry for you, because things are going to get really, really cold out here in the winter. It's going to get cold. It's going to get lonely in the nighttime. And your jobs ain't going to hold you at night and keep you warm. It just ain't. Your job's not going to go out there and protect you when you hear some noise outside, when you get your house in your car. Your job's not going to go out there and get and fix your tire when it get flat. You got to use that good old independent money that you went after to go get. Some of you just going to suffer and not have no options at all. But ladies, listen, your beauty will fade. And when it does, you lose all your power. And as you get older, your beauty slowly fades. So your options keep dwindling down and dwindling down and dwindling down for the men you want. A lot of you don't even qualify because you waited too late in life to make the decision. And now you don't really have you can't command the power you had before because you don't look the way you did. A lot of you still living in the past, which what you used to look like, not realizing that ain't what you look like now. But then you'll look right at the man and say, oh, he's showing me high school pictures. He tried to catfish me. But look at all you guys doing the catfishing with a pound of makeup on and a whole head full of weave and fake eyelashes and all this shit. None of that shit's really you. You don't look like that. You take all that shit off and you're a totally different person. I'm completely against that. And most men don't even like any of that stuff. If you got a fat booty and you look nice, you got a pretty face, we'll just look at you and say, oh man, you look nice, oh, that's good. But we wouldn't care if you had the weave in or if you didn't, if you got a nice body and you look good. We just wouldn't. I mean, it's cool you want to fix yourself up, that's cool. But we just wouldn't. What a man is going to value is what you physically look like, ladies. That's important to us, just like the money is important to you. You're never going to change the men. And it don't look like you guys are going to change in time that you're going to get married. Remember, it's only 1 out of 4 black women get married in a lifetime. Only 2 out of 10. The next lowest group is the white women. Out of 4 of them, 3 get married in a lifetime. Out of 10, 8. And 75 to 77% of the number of black women, and that small percentage get married, are filing for divorces. So out of 1 out of 4 in the whole lifetime, a whole 100 years, because none of us really live 100 years, right? Very few, right? So that's the lifetime, right? Out of a whole 100 years, only 1 out of 4 black women get married. Only 2 out of 10. And 75 to 77% of that number is filing for divorces, talking about they're going to go back out there and get the men. Not going to happen, ladies. You never get better than the first guy you had. The first guy you had is the one that loved you the most, because that's the one that let you inherit his stuff. The other men are not going to let you inherit their stuff. They're never going to do that. You might get an old man who's fat and out of shape. You might get an old man who's out of shape, and you might look up, but you're going to have to look real good. And you have to be doing a whole lot of stuff to get that, right? But the men you want, they don't exist. Those men exist, but they don't exist for you. Because those men are not stupid and they're never going to come because you don't fit what those men are looking for. So a lot of you guys will never get the men you want because you don't understand that we hold a big emphasis on what you physically look like. I mean, that matters. And if you have babies, that's a real deal breaker right there for most men. And the more we looking at it, the more we're all starting to go to that side. Because there is no reward for being a stepdaddy. It really just isn't. And I heard some old guy talking about, the men need to step up and help with the women. That's never going to happen, old fat man. It's never going to happen. Ain't nobody doing that shit. Because we already know what that's like. A lot of us have already went through it or seen people that have. We don't want that, okay? We don't want it and we ain't never going to accept that. Those days are dead. That shit was way back. It's over for that. It's over for that. It's finished. Okay? It's just it. So, listen. I hope the video helped. I had to say it because somebody needs to. Everybody just sitting here and don't want to have the tough conversations. Don't want to say all the stuff. Want to leave a lot of things out so people's feelings don't get hurt. I don't give a shit about feelings. I don't give a shit about feelings. I'm here to deliver a message. And it's very simple. Get your shit together, ladies, or die alone. Learn how to treat people. Fix your attitudes. You cannot be older with children with a bad attitude. You can't be fat with a bad attitude. You can't be ugly with a bad attitude. You can't be overweight with a bad attitude. You can't be broke with a bad attitude. You just can't. You can't be little with a bad attitude. You just can't, bro. You can't have all those struggles and defects with you and then think that you can have an attitude and make some demands. People just gonna laugh at you as soon as you turn your head. They just gonna laugh at you. It's just not gonna happen. Okay? So it just is what it is. You can't change how people are. Planet Earth is a very serious place. You will learn here. This is a rough place. It's beautiful. Beautiful sky and colors and trees and animals and plants, flowers, and just beautiful oceans and rivers and lakes and mountains. But it is brutal. It is rugged. It is, you got to get it out the mud here, bro. This is every man for himself. The strong eat the weak. I mean, just dog eat dog world. It is brutal, rough. Just, you on your knees and your elbows crawling out of there. Stomach, you pulling yourself through with your elbows and your knees. You're like, you in the trenches here. It's like, you guilty before innocent. You bad before you good, you know. People look at you and think the worst instead of the best. Jealousy, envy, people killing each other over stupid stuff. You work real hard to get to a spot. Now you got to watch all the people in the spot want to take your head off. And all the people that's supposed to be with you want to take your head off because you ain't giving them enough. And no matter what you do, it'll never be enough for people. So it's just, you do the best you can. You know what I'm saying? Do the best you can. You come on this planet, you on Earth, you're going to just do the best you can. That's it. You know. Anyway, that's all I got to say. That's it. Deuces.